All right, back with more Animal Well. We should finish the second layer, so-called second layer of the game here. We've got 2 eggs left to get, and then whatever we have to do after getting all eggs, so... there's one that I left behind here. There's like one more yellow button I have to find in this general area, I think. It's like up through here. Right, there is some shenanigan, because I have like new abilities now that I need in order to get up. I don't think that the remote... Yeah, I didn't leave the specific notes on doing this. This is using the ball. Gotten through here before. I do have to go up through the northwest corner of this room to progress, though, right? Oh, really? I thought it was up through here. Because I had a room that I had gotten most of the yellow buttons, but not all of them. I did this already. I did the one in the northwest. Okay. I have to use... Here we go. This is the one that I need to find. Thanks. You already got the thing in the corner there. Well, that moves this guy this way. Organoid. Right, I switch things here. Do I have a way to permanently depress a... I guess I can shoot the frisbee through the room. Let's do that. I got that one already. Another one in the area that I'm missing. There could still be something in like the northwest corner potentially. Benefit from going down in the water there as far as I can tell. Where could this third button be? Pretty sure I already did stuff down here, right? Maybe not. Got that one. The light helps me notice anything strange in this room. Is there something in the northwest of this room? Or I guess west edge of this room? Not. It has something to do with getting the block in another direction here. I guess knowing, so there's 3 rooms. There's the west room, the center room, and the east room. Which ones am I completely done with? Or there's nothing else to find? You can see the chain there. In terms of finding buttons, I guess I should say. West and center are done. Okay, thanks. Be something I can break in here somewhere. So they show you the wheel there. Just to remind you that's what you need to do here, I guess. Be as high up as possible, maybe. Okay, here we go. It's really hard for me to notice when the top can break stuff. Crystal egg. Okay. And so you happen to know where the last egg is? Can you kind of point me in the general direction of where I'm going on the map for it? So I can warp through here, right? Tutorial area. So I'm still missing candle, right? I guess I need to have both a candle and a place to light it. Somewhere on the map. Tracking down which one I'm missing is a bit of a challenge. see. I guess directly below me here looks kind of suspicious. Could also be down in west. It looks like there's an opening down where the incubator's marked. That's probably too far outside of the tutorial area. Is the candle not part of getting all eggs? A different thing to be trying to do? Area I got to before I had the Super Ball. Okay. Gotcha. As I walk in the room and incorrectly seem to think that it's not there and tell me that I passed it. Try to find it in the meantime. There's not that many Arkanoid blocks, it seems like. One of those would be nice. I guess we could just visit every candle location in the game, right? Oh, it was? Okay, cool. I guess Arkanoid blocks are always clearly marked as Arkanoid blocks, right? Not gonna be stuff that the Super Ball can just, like, randomly destroy. This is the snake puzzle, I remember this. Shit. Sometimes I've been able to do it, even with the ivy there. Oh, I see him in the bottom left corner. Didn't I do stuff with these already? This seems familiar. Isn't that how I got it in the first place? Or did I just, like, do it and then leave the room without getting the nearby upgrades? I see. Oh, it's actual Arkanoid. That's cute. It's pretty cute. Oh, if it fails at all, you get reset. I didn't realize that. Okay. Oh, I can actually move it. Okay, I didn't realize that. Oh, that was a skull icon when I first activated it. Uh-oh. Assuming they haven't moved on its own. Nice. All right, let's go turn those in. Just health up there, maybe. Make sure there's nothing else interesting in this area. Okay. I wonder if this game would generally benefit from having like a thing you can unlock that like makes a room beep if there's still a thing to do in there. I guess the problem is like, is the beep a thing that you have left to do? Like, what layer is it beeping for, right? You don't want to spoil the existence of the layers, I guess. Been to this incubator before. Come at it from a different angle, because I don't think I can get through that thing there. Oh, is it the remote control that I got there? And so I needed to use that to exit, understand how it works. Gotcha. I guess I could also just warp to the egg room here. Oh, geez. '65th egg. Right, so my theory is incubator room, which is there. Do I have a quick teleport that gets me close to that room? So I can go all the way up through here. Because that right there is the room where I fought the Or I dealt with, I should say, the Manticore. Okay. Thank you. "65th egg," you say? Yeah, it's really crazy. Place egg. Oh shit. Ow. Lizard. I don't really know where I'm going. I guess I can go where I did the first one. Ow. Must be a way to deal with that to not get killed by the laser. Okay, where? Guess there's technically a save toward the end. It's teleporting every time is probably what I have to do. Is there a way to take 0 damage from the laser once it comes out? It seems like it automatically hits me and then I can avoid taking a second hit of damage. But I wasn't sure if it's like you need to have a bunch of temporary hit points to survive a certain number of laser hits or something crazy like that. Should get that. Okay. I did this. I guess I'm not bringing it me. I have other places on the map that stand out to me as particularly suspicious. Got my question mark locations. I assume he won't follow me if I warp. No answer. Still can't open that. Not the donut. Spooking him can cancel his laser? Okay, gotcha. Tamagotchi. / step counter. This is pretty funny. Did I do something to unlock these? I guess I just didn't walk far enough in when I first saw it. Reminds me of the Pocket Pikachu that I had as a kid. Not paused on that screen. And this is one of the layer 4 puzzles we were talking about. Crazy ARG stuff. Oh, really? Right. Literally, the community figured it out together, I assume. Ouch. Get to places that were interesting on the map, I guess, is what I'm going for here. Not here, but the wheel forever ago. Probably not here. I'll keep running around with him for a while. If I die again, I might request a hint of like what part of the map I should be taking him to here. I guess I knew to go to the incubator room right away. I don't think I left any other map messages of a place that would be obvious to take this guy. The first one we got with the fireworks is what solved the first Manticore, right? Trying to keep just ending up in the same room over and over. I don't think I have anything exciting down in this area. You can still follow me after I teleport, so that's interesting at least. probably not bringing him to the egg room. Assuming it has something to do with like baiting his laser into something. Try taking him to the bat, maybe? Trying to think of things that I never solved. Ow. Ooh, I'm gonna die. All right. I need to have a plan here. I have no plan. Places that are interesting. The bat room is interesting. I guess the Garfield room, because his face kind of looks like Garfield. Yeah, if you give me like a region or a colored section, maybe even. I guess there's that room with... This is kind of like a skull. I have my triple question mark room. I have all the eggs. I've got the thing you unlock from all the eggs. I don't need to leave the endgame area. Okay, thanks. That's helpful. And my initial idea was to just take him into the room where I've dealt with the original Manticore. That's interesting. I guess I can try to explore this whole area and see if there's somewhere that's obvious that he should be here instead. There's nothing... Maybe in that southwest room? Yeah, I agree. Generally, you can look on the screen and figure out where there's open spaces to visit, right? That's funny. Those are all the different faces. This was the room where I had to die a certain number of times to be able to get the chest right. I never figured out the face puzzle. I assume that is relevant somewhere else. I did write it down, though. So that door is the end of the endgame area. If I'm in that room with the TV, it's too far. And it doesn't involve the skull room or the faces. Yeah, I think that's very clever as well. Shit. Okay. I guess I can just go to this area, figure out where the boundaries are, and see if there's a room that stands out to me as though it could be helpful. I have no idea. So when we say the endgame area, we mean this entire place, including where you originally dropped down over by the statues. So like going backwards from here technically also counts as the same area. This is kind of just like a shortcut. Oh, really? I guess I can warp here. Does it let me warp last time and he was still following me? But you're saying I don't need to warp to do any of this? Can you not see it again after you first hatch him? I guess I can look at the VOD really quick. I see. And collect all 100 eggs. Might be best to just die here, but... I have really kept the muscle memory for doing endless bubble chains. It's like a flick with your thumb. So he did something right when he spawned in? Oh, I see. I didn't see that. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, thank you. That wasn't clear to me at all. That he did something in that first room. Oh, it's the only place he can break glass. Interesting. Yep. I didn't even see the glass in that room, to be honest. Okay. Oh, and it stays broken. That's convenient. it's not a laser that opens that up. Oh, there's another flute thing in this room. So I know how to get past the Arcanoid blocks. And I know how to use the remote to get past the two front blocks. And the third thing, it just looks like it's a picture of his face, so I thought maybe he had to hit it with the laser for it to open up. There's something else I can do in that room with one of my gadgets before he does something? I need to, like, not die immediately is a big problem. Okay. I was gonna look and see if there's more glass for him to break. Yeah, I really like everything being a toy. It's a cute idea. Oh, I see. Okay, so these are all glass blocks in this area. Alright, so let me see if I can find a roller somewhere, or at least somewhere that has glass blocks that are really suspicious. Don't think there's any glass over in this direction at all. One solitary glass block there. The gag that I love with everything being a toy is the gag in Mother 3, since that game is kind of a condemnation of nostalgia where, like, Lucas is constantly getting things that aren't quite a baseball bat, that are, like, bat-like, and, like, asymptotically approaching a baseball bat, but never becoming a baseball bat. It's good. It's a good game. I need to play it again now that I'm not an idiot. Let me try just going over there and see if I see a wheel somewhere. There's other things he can break with his laser, I guess. Break these, I suppose. I don't know why I'd want to. It's regular water death. Almost all of it just goes down to regular watery graves. And you said I can't go back up through here anyway, right? Made it impossible to fit through. There's one solitary glass block there. We already popped one of them earlier. Looks like they stay broken at least, so if that's relevant. I could try to see what's happening after I die and he's not harassing me anymore. Yeah, that makes sense. But you can teleport and get back there in that direction, but you're saying teleporting is not necessary. Let's see what other glass blocks are in the general area, I guess. What was the yellow button? I think this room is pointless. So I had him break a bunch of glass here. Could maybe be something near the surface of the water. I don't really have anything that can skim the surface of the water, right? Anything that touches water, it may as well be a hole. I don't know why breaking any of those would be particularly helpful to me in the first place. There's no actual glass. Oh, maybe it's up there. Okay, I bet that's it. I see it now. I didn't realize that those were lightly purple shaded instead of lightly pink shaded. Maybe. I see. That's how you know it affects the other room, I guess, is the idea. Big heal. You'd love to see that. Oh, I thought I had all the dodges in there. Nope, that's not happening. Okay. Do that again so it can bounce quickly. He seems happy with me singing. I learned a couple melodies earlier. Right, let's check the ones I have here. He seems to be pretty chill with that. Oh, he's happy. Oh, the game freeze when I triggered that? Is this supposed to happen? Oh, here we go. Oh. Now, I'm this guy. It's cool. Nice. I guess I gave my thoughts on this game in when I got the first ending, but the egg hunt was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. I think it was an interesting, very deliberate choice to make it so that there's no real endgame treasure hunt assister. I think they're really depending on you, like, marking the map a lot and keeping track of your own where you have and haven't been. I do still think that, you know, the very helpful mechanic of being a Twitch streamer and being able to ask you guys in chat, am I done in this room? I wish more games would offer that as like a last resort button press, so you're not beating your head against the wall in a room that's actually done. I do like that ARG playtester set of credits. That's cool. There's something in this space to find. Oh, hello. Disembark. Yeah. It's always amusing to me when there's all the bunny statues. We have to bring them here later or something. It's always amusing to me when a game like this has so few developers that they have to like come up with ways to extend the credits by like listing all the assets that they used, right? Okay, so now I can just freely go back there. Neat. Yeah, so I think I found one bunny, which we saw earlier. It's like the freebie bunny, basically. So from this point forward, we can wrap, because I think that was going to be our beat condition for stream, just because it'd probably be blood from a stone to try to sit here and do every last thing in layer 3 and layer 4. But if you guys want to talk me through it, like what the deal is vaguely, if there's like specific screens I should warp to check out, happy to do that. This is the original Manticore and the new Manticore, I suppose. No, there's plenty of games that use public domain assets that don't list them in the credits. So you tend to only see it in like super tiny indie games where it's like there's like one guy who made it and like they want to actually have credits. So that was the one bunny I found early on. I guess if you guys can help me maybe track down the... What did the candles do? It's probably too much work to go and check for every single candle since I have all of them but one. Yeah. Or if you have an idea of a candle place that I could check, I could also go do that. I don't know why I got rewards for this time, but previously when I've interacted with that, it felt like nothing happened. The Pocket Pikachu odometer. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You get a little pedometer and a few other things. I could Google Animal Well candle locations. So I need... The pedometer rolls over at 99,999, and if you happen to be inside it at that moment, you get part of the layer 4 solution. The clock is your system clock, isn't it? There may be a couple things there, but one of them is the system clock. And this is a layer 3 puzzle. Like, do you get the code on some other screen or something? Oh, it's in-game time, that's right. On this screen. Oh yeah, now I permanently have the pedometer, which is interesting. Interesting. Oh, shit. Oh, boy. So, 1, 3, 4, 4. One part of the solution. Just so everyone who plays the game is a different part of the solution. That's pretty funny. So is it like based on your Steam username generates the seed of which one you get or something? I guess, let me see, how do you calibrate like what part that is? I'm assuming it's the dots on the sides. Shoot, all of us, we could do like 50%. Yeah, because it's like 16 total pixels and this is way too many. Oh, they're jigsaw sides. Wow. Is this the way that it's oriented, or can they rotate it as well? Yeah, that's fucked up. I like that. It's fucked up though. That's cool. I like this game. I'm glad this game exists. I think it's in an interesting area where like some of the stuff that's mildly frustrating about it needs to be mildly frustrating or the game doesn't work. I think if it was too helpful with letting you track down some of this stuff or let you know if you're done with the screen, then that wouldn't work as well, I don't think. Deciphering the Mama Leopard song to open the chest with the wheel and playing without rescuing her babies. So you have to like do it on a new game, basically. Yeah, I do think the game does a pretty good job at conveying the difference between the layers. That was something I really disliked about Fez. I mean, I think if I were to give a final thought on this game, it would be that this is Fez, but much smarter. Like, Fez is a very smart game, but Phil Fish seems like utterly uninterested in conveying to the player whether he intends for something to be reasonably solvable by them or if it's supposed to be like a giant world-spanning ARG. And here, I think that if you were playing this game really hardcore and you found that little room with the 4x4 jigsaw piece, like, it's clear that that's a very tiny amount of information compared to this, and maybe if you search the rest of the game and couldn't find another one, you'd be like, okay, I'm not supposed to be able to do that. That's ridiculous. Most of the layer 4 puzzles is involving annoying the animals. Sure. I had a lot of fun deciphering the language in Tunic. I think you can do everything without it. I think there's only one puzzle that requires understanding the language to do. And they do teach you the language at the end. You get a couple manual pages that just outright tell you how it works, but eating 100 fruits without taking any damage? Are there 100 fruits in the game? I mean, I guess so. There must be, right? Looking for handle and match. So I need a matches is the problem. Hold up on the D-pad without moving. It's gonna be some La Mulana shit. It is La Mulana shit. La Mulana has a screen. I forget the specifics of the puzzle, but it's a puzzle where it's like someone tells you that you need to fall asleep in a certain room, and the way you know to do that is to have noticed that whenever you pause the game for a long time, the character falls asleep naturally. Yeah, sleep within the woman, that sounds right. Just letting your guy sleep something for layer 4. Okay. I was holding up that whole time without letting go. Holding up isn't what's making him fall asleep. No, I'm just holding up. I can try holding up on the analog stick instead of the D-pad. I'm just holding up on the stick, and this is on the D-pad. Like, if I'm on a ladder, I can hold up the whole time, and he doesn't, like, stutter on the way up. Doesn't matter what screen you're on. I guess I could try doing it with a keyboard. The keyboard is... Holding up on the keyboard is eyes seem to come down occasionally. Oh, you hold the jump button. Okay. Whoa! That's cute. Speaking of Tunic. So now it's Tunic puzzle. Just up, you said? Ah, Fez. That's cute. You push it, you can find Mew. Yeah. It's funny. It's cute. I could definitely see both games being an inspiration. I can try to do the sleep thing, and you say you just do it on any screen and let it sit for a while. Yeah, if there's any other cool shenanigans, feel free to tell me about it. I'm glad that that kind of stuff exists. I think it's cool that it's available for the community to track it down. I think that, like, Layer 1 is a really, really solid no-combat Metroidvania. And Layer 2 is a very approachable but somewhat tricky, you know, La Mulana-style secrets Metroidvania. Free Luigi. The one I remember there being people saying it was possible to play as Zelda by like crawling through a hole in the courtyard where you find her in Ocarina of Time. I remember having my mind blown when I was a kid. People figured out that if you like lifted the side of the cartridge, some of the characters would pop out of existence. So if they were like previously blocking your path, you could like leave the Kokiri Forest without doing the Deku Temple, because you could just walk past Mido by lifting up the cartridge and making him despawn. Yeah. So people are like, oh, there's gonna be a bunch of secrets hidden behind that. I was like, what? Do you think Nintendo put in secrets assuming you're gonna pull the cartridge up while you're playing it? What the fuck? That works for me, Scarf. If you're okay to spend the sub-block time on it. I have a list of the match locations pulled up here. I guess if someone else has them pulled up and knows a faster route to get to each of them. It's an IGN article, Candle and Match locations, 1 through 9. Once we see this sleeping mechanic, I'll go look through that list. I guess I could just eyeball it and see if one of the rooms is a room I haven't been in is probably the easiest way to... I guess maybe it's a room I have been in and just didn't get the match in, right? But... you know roughly how long he has to sleep for? Yeah, there's a bunch of crazy stuff in that gold cart. Like the weird swordless Link glitch. Oh. This is one of the bunnies. Oh, you have to, like, jump up and get it as soon as you see it. It's cute. How often does it pop up? Is it just random once you start sleeping? Gotcha. So I wonder when someone first discovered that, if they, like, literally went AFK with the game and came back and saw it. That's pretty cool. I like that one. I'm gonna watch the live split timer. I'll give it 1 more minute. If it spawns again in the next minute, I'll get it. Otherwise, we can move on. I get the idea. And it seems like there's a substantial number of bunnies. Like, oh, motherfucker. I don't know, I guess he just must have bumped the stick or something. All right, so we're gonna look at the map. So match 1 is here, and I almost certainly got that one. Like, it would be surprising if I didn't. Match 2 is, there's like a big room that looks like a tall mushroom. This guy. Here. I guess I could put markers down. Let's do... that way I don't have to keep referring to this guide over here. I think it's like here? Looks like I was already in that corner. It looks like a mushroom, huh? I'm just gonna mark them all. It's one. Match 3 is towards the top of the screen, I think. Yeah, near the other mushroom. It's like over here. It's like right here. It's like I did that. Match 4 is... I probably got this one, right? Here. Match 5 is one maybe I didn't get. Oh, no, I think I did. It's like over in this corner. Match 6 is right below this face here. Let me zoom in on that one, because maybe I didn't do that guy. I bet I did, unless if it's like under this, there's like a way to drop down into where it is, maybe. Match 7 is here. Match 8 is near the first mushroom. So none of them are in like a room I've never visited. It must have been a room that I went to and just didn't see how to get to it because I'm a dum-dum. Actually, I think this is it. I think it's match 9. I don't think I ever went in this little... There's like a room right up here. Okay. Well, that's helpful then. What's the fastest way to get there? Is this the... I wish I would have written down the names of the different warp locations. Guess I can go down near where I am. Oh, really? No kidding. These little animal mouths remind me of Mario 2 USA. Yeah, okay. Not too bad then. Has Donkey's publishing studio put out anything else since this game? This is a really incredible first game to put out. How did I not ever come up here? Wow, I'm just a fucking moron. That's number 9? I feel like you could get that immediately. Like, there's nothing stopping you from just jumping up there at the very beginning of the game, is there? No kidding. Okay, and you said you know which candle I'm missing? You know where it is roughly, K5 Josh? Remove all these parts. A pretty funny secret to have missed. Oh, they don't. Okay, then I can just do the same thing here. Ah, I see. All right, well, let me maybe assume that the one I'm missing is... Let's go backwards this time, since it was literally the last one. I'm pretty sure I have that one. I guess the candles would all be dark rooms, right? But that doesn't really help because I could have lit up the room by checking the map after using a firecracker, or I guess now the lantern. Near here? Oh, it's up here. Put a fire icon there. Probably means I didn't do it. Star of Providence's Switchport / expansion. I've never heard of that game. Is it any good? Okay, I think that was the fish. I always think that that's like solid. Oh, really? Do they all take you to the same places, or? I was trying to keep an eye out for stuff that looked like it was input directions. I see. Fuck, that's right. Past me successful here. Whoops. Hey, I remembered correctly. Thank you, past me, for marking the map for once. Oh, some are only found by data mining. Interesting. I was actually able to spit it through there. Okay. Interesting. Kind of fish zone of sorts. Oh. That makes more sense. E-metal. Each of the metals has been a letter, and then the letter stands for the name of some animal. That's the O recess, right? Oh, they're all recesses. You just have to, like, identify... I guess because it's eel, because of the eels in the background. I think I got there from where the boss fight is in the fish zone, question mark? I think that's right. Okay. I really like the kind of atmosphere of this game, too. It's extremely spooky. Reminds me of Super Metroid, which did a really good job, I think, of feeling very lonely. So hard to get. You put a macro on your controller to do it? Oh, what is that one? It's how you learn about the bubble mechanic, that's right. So, like, jumping on bubbles for a long time. It's a nice way to make sure you know what you're doing in this room. Spooky dark room with jellyfish. Reminder, you can do that. It's fun. Already freaking me out a little bit. Yeah, it's very Mario 2 USA. Even the room kind of looks like the room with the false exit boss. I love that trick, it's great. Not like taking him out of the room there. Do something with him in that room, I suppose. Too dark to see the map. Bubbles don't hurt. He also doesn't seem to hurt. Never mind, he hurts. I was mistaken on that point. Bubbles don't. This pattern here, I guess to get through here originally I needed to use the top, is that right? But it's like so specific. It's like it would be used in a screenshot puzzle or something like Void Stranger. So he spits out his own bubbles. My bubbles don't seem to do anything. I didn't get him to eat anything as far as I know. So I needed to get lights for this room in the first place. So I needed to wake him up with the flute. And historically this flute thing, I guess it indicates you should play the flute in this room, but it doesn't necessarily mean that there's like a warp in this room or anything like that. Can't think of anything else I can do here that would be profitable. Do I need to like bring something else to this room? Is there like another item I need, or a gadget, a toy or something? Is there like a song that I need to know? Oh, maybe he moves according to my inputs. I don't think I thought maybe he was going up when I was pushing up on this. Maybe he does. Maybe he's giving me instructions here. Oh, it's the order in which okay, the bubbles matter because they're teaching me a song. Up left, down, down left, left, down left. I gotta write it down. And then it has a little tone associated with it, I see. That's cute. Oh, thank you. Probably have to do it from here. It's cool. Whoa. UV lantern. Is this for finding secrets and shit? That's pretty fucking cool. I really like that. It took me a second to see that the bubbles were coming out at a consistent pattern, and I'm like, is he like moving in that order? Okay. I guess this is relatively reasonable to find because like the matches are mostly, I found all the matches through normal play, and the one that I missed I probably should have just found, right? So it would be great to get this earlier. Whoa. Right, up, left, down, left. Down, left, down. Make sure I didn't miss a right, up, left, down, left, down, left, down. I don't think there are any down here. It's really cool. So we can try that. It's I imagine this is like super helpful for finding. Oh, and now this is another warp that I have access to here. I see. That's cute. Super helpful for tracking down like the final secrets, I suppose. Does it always have a marker for if you're able to use the top somewhere? That would have been really helpful. Oh shit. Ah. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, but there's like lines in certain thresholds, so there's one over the one. Is it like hours, minutes, seconds or something? 1, 2, 4 is a code for something somewhere. Yeah, I was heading there next. That's why I came this way. Interesting. Every egg in the game has an associated, I guess, top, middle, or bottom. Is this like complexity, like how difficult they are to find or something? I saw it was the same lines over here. 1, 2, 4. Is that a bunny? Oh wow. Oh sure. Sure. I see what you're saying. So because we know, so top line is right, middle is bottom right. Yeah, because those are your 8 possible directions you can point shit in. Bottom line is bottom left is what we're saying. Yeah. Just writing them down over here. Oh, I see. So they give you enough information to get all the directions, and there's like a big song you have to play in that room, I suppose. So if you have 1 and 2 on an egg, then 1 plus 2 is 3, so that's down. If you had top line and bottom line, it would be 1 plus 4 is 5, which is west. And then if you had all 3 lines of the unbroken trigram, it would be 1 plus 2 plus 4. You can't get more than that though, right? Or maybe that's on purpose that you never go north or northeast because it can never add up to 7 or 8. That's wild. Well, north I can't. I think let me look at the eggs again, but I think the only legal patterns are some combination of between 1 and 3 lines, right? Oh, you just can't get northeast then? Yeah, I guess some of them are empty, aren't they? Is 8 considered empty? Yeah. That makes sense. That's cool. So it's just write it out here. So north is all 3 lines. Northeast is no lines. East is top line only. Southeast is middle line only. South is top plus middle. Southwest is bottom line only. west is top plus bottom line. The northwest is 6 is 1, 2, 3. Wait, no, because I can't do 1, 2, 3, right? It's 2 plus 4, so it's middle plus bottom. I kept getting confused and thinking this was here. All right. I was doing 1 plus 2 plus 3 instead of 1 plus 2 plus 4. All right, so I have to like take a screenshot of this. Ones I can barely not see are 2 and 1. Okay. So that's middle plus bottom is northwest. Top plus middle is south. Top only is east. I'm gonna fuck this up. This is like the golden path in Tunic. Top middle is south. Middle bottom is northwest. Yeah, I guess I could like translate all of it instead of trying to put it all in. Do I want to do that? I could also just look up the order because I get the puzzle right now. I just have to like input it. I guess in the interest of time, I'll just do that. Okay, let's try it here. Pretty song. That's fucking awesome. I really like that. Office key, okay. Oh, really? One of the eggs is upside down? Shit. Okay, I didn't mean to spoil that. My bad. I thought I just had it. That's very mean. Let me go look at it really quick. Like the name of the egg is that it's the upside down egg? Oh, I see. That's fucking mean. Wow. So you think you have the solution and you don't know if you just input it wrong? I like that. That's fucked up and cruel. Yeah. Thanks for pointing that out. Sorry that I had bypassed it, but... Does that specific song end up mattering anywhere else? Yeah, I remember trying to get to the house right now. I have a way to get there. Should just be able to climb up the... Oh, maybe it won't let me back over there. But you caught the upside down egg. Nice. I remember that door not being open. Oh, is that one of the bunnies on your computer? That's cute. It's all that for a bunny puzzle. Wow. Oh my god. Ah. Strut, nibble, crumb, crumb, index. Bunny 8, left, right. Bunny 12, upright. 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Is this like telling me how to make, how like numbers convert to directional inputs or something? Another code, essentially. Why would left, right make 8? Why would upright make 12? Does the actual text on the back of the wall mean anything in this case? Directory 0. Oh, is this like a file structure in, like if you open up the local files for Animal Realm? That'll print out a sheet if you have a printer hooked up to your PC. That's really cute. The sheet contains instructions to make an origami bunny, which reveals a song to get a bunny. Holy shit. That's pretty fucking cool. I like it. Yeah, no kidding. Does it like tell you that it's gonna be printing something, like just like without permissions just start sending something to the printer? Nice, something's a barcode. I guess there's like a number 8 down there, right? Just goes whatever your default printer is unannounced. It's amazing. Yeah, I don't have one on my gaming PC, so it didn't do anything when I interacted with it. That's pretty cool, though. I never considered a game doing that. Like, I've seen some shenanigans where you, like, have to mess around in the files, right? Sure, yeah. What's with the code on the door here? 30 versus 90 versus 300? Are those different times that something happens here? Speedrun times to open the doors, I see. Oh, there's another song. It's just a way to get back here. Down left, down left, up right. Or I'm sorry, down right, up left. That one's pretty annoying to put in. Oh, wow. Speedrun doors for getting all eggs. So they're just like a fun challenge designed specifically for speedrunners. They're not necessarily like an actual thing required for unlocking any of the secrets. It would be interesting. They could require it for the game's puzzles and require like somebody wants to achieve the speed run and share it with the community, I suppose. Oh, that's interesting. Do you like the cool 3D Sonic the Hedgehog 3 ring? Oh yeah, I saw another marker for the top. That would have been really helpful. Again, that tells you that the kangaroo can spawn there sometimes, I suppose. The duck is secretly a bunny. Oh, is it singing a song? Oh, top right of the map. It's cute. Yeah, this has been really fun. Thanks for doing the little, like, kind of post-game tour here. Letting me know about some of the stuff people figured out. Is there anything else you guys think is worth checking out before we wrap up here? The printer thing is fucking chef's kiss. Like, it's one of those, like, I can't believe someone didn't already think of that. I've already encountered so many, you know, mindfuck puzzle complexity 10, puzzle complexity 11, right? If we're saying that anything that exists outside the game is a higher puzzle complexity, I've encountered so many of those where it feels like, okay, we've already done everything that's like reasonable to do, but printing out a piece of paper that you have to fold into an origami is not something I would have expected. And it's an origami bunny too. I think I did the first time I got in there. There's a hummingbird. There's one in like the main hall area, right? Oh, hey, it's Kilroy was here. That's cute. I guess I can get up there very easily now, huh? Unlikely that you would do that on accident, even though it's kind of a predictable pattern, just because hard to specifically press in those directions. So good. That's funny. Oh, those are the faces from the puzzle. So is that, I guess that's telling me a song then, right? Because I think I wrote down the directions for all those faces. It was top, top right. So it's angry is top right. Closed eyes sad, I think is what I called that one. Angry happy. Left. Closed eyes happy. Good job past me for writing this in a way that I would remember what the fuck I was talking about. I think that one was just frowny face, so up. Oh, that might actually be closed eyes sad. Shit. Okay, well, hold on. Maybe I didn't do as good a job as I thought. Okay, so that was definitely upright is angry sad. That is top left, actually, not left. Oh, cool. Thanks, Scarf. Angry happy is bottom left. That's I've called that eyes closed happy. That's what I put. It's left. That should be eyes closed happy. So let me try it here. I got a couple things that I could have written, but it wasn't very specific in the way I wrote it down. Up right, up left, bottom down right. Up, left, down right, or up right, up left, down right, up, left, right, bottom right. I must have gotten one wrong. I didn't take a screenshot of it. I just like wrote a description and I apparently wasn't very precise. But I remember the room that that was from, so that's kind of a cool puzzle. Animal PDF. Oh, that's fucking fantastic. That's so good. That's some Tunic shit. I like that. Right, up left. Oh, that makes sense. Cool. It's good. You said watching the TV is something if you like sit on the couch, I suppose. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Cool. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, this game, I think if I was playing it off stream, I would have gotten out a pencil and a piece of paper and written a bunch of stuff down. I have a big notepad file, but it's hard to like keep track of with this long of a gap between sessions. Still cool. You said there's a groundhog south of the central chamber that's interesting, and I think that's the last one we have to check, and then we can wrap up here. It's like, is it down this way? I think I know the one you're talking about. Yeah, this is like the ideal game for you, right? Paranormal. I don't think I ever specifically marked the location of this groundhog. It's in like a little burrow, right? I feel like I saw it when I was trying to run away from the second Manticore. Yeah, this guy. Yeah, that's cool. It only comes out on Groundhog Day. That one actually does use your system clock. That's really funny. When did the game release? Was it anywhere near Groundhog Day? And that's like one of the layer 4 things, I suppose. You get your reward on Groundhog Day. It released in May. Wow, incredible. So someone would have had to have like specifically thought to do that manipulation. I think the game has enough little things to suggest to expect extreme bullshit, right? Because one of my issues with Fez is that some of the ARG puzzles in Fez are not, like, they look like other puzzles, and they're not intended to be solved by a person. I think that once you do the Golden Path, I remember there being some kind of super duper ultra secret at the end of Tunic where like you go in the room and it's like so ridiculous. You're like, okay, that's not for me to figure out. That's for a group of people on a Discord to figure out like one time. I know like World of Warcraft is doing this for a while too. It's like an audio file or something. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I think I remember you guys talking about that. Yeah, that's cool. This is great. Mark, think you get a URL in the Tunic language. Yeah, I remember that. I think I got the ARG because I was able to read the Tunic language. And you go to the website and you're like, nope, not doing that. The fact that you put it outside the game made it pretty clear. Yeah, I would love to see more games like this. This was a blast. Thank you so much, Scarfit, for putting this on Subblock. I think it worked out overall in Subblock. I think the gaps between sessions weren't a huge deal. Sometimes they can be for a game like this, but I think, you know, doing it in those little bursts was nice, and obviously getting help from chat was a good time. Really, really great Metroidvania. I hope this inspires other devs in the future, because this was fantastic. A+, no notes. The only notes I can think of are things that I think if they added would, like, detract from the game essence a little bit, so it's probably perfect the way it is.